Hey y'all, it's a rainy day in the middle of nowhere, so I figured we would go ahead and try and do a very basic video on the 5 C's. Headed out to the local Walmart, and we're going to show you how easy it is and how there's no excuse. Here we go! Alright, I've got my list, I've got my phone. Got my stupid mask, so here we go. Tarps. Alright, so apparently they don't make cheap single-walled steel water bottles anymore or sell them at the Walmart. I did like that red one. I got that for a different reason. And now I'm headed off to the Dollar Tree and then probably the dollar store, because I can almost guarantee we'll find what I'm looking for there. See you there. Alright, my battery's at 25%, so I hope this is it. Dollar General. Going in looking for the steel can. All right, guys, just got back from the store. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so our hardest find, scoot up here, our hardest find was this ugly ass Good Vibes water bottle. Picked it up at the Dollar General for $8. After taxes, $8.42. I'm going to set this off the side. The key thing to remember is that the idea is that you could carry water in it. You can carry other stuff in it too, as you're going to see. And that you can actually put it on a fire without that cap on it. Now, what you have to do is make sure that it's El Cheapo single-walled stainless steel. That's what you need to do. Just read the bottom. And also, too, you can tell by just the feel of it. Double-walled steel it's really thick. You cannot like bend it with your fingers like I can with this one. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that one out there for some good vibes. Hopefully that's still in the camera. And that's going to be basically, if we go down the list, we kind of jump to it's container. The idea is that you have a container that you can put in a fire, boil or purify water, and so on and so forth, and carry water. So we're going to leave you right there. All right, so the next thing that I got was, where are we at here? It's like Christmas. Oh, there's the receipt. The next thing I did was cutting. So cutting, Walmart has a whole brand of these Ozark Trail knives. I picked a pocket knife because if you find yourself in a bad situation, you may want to put it in your pocket. Actually, it's a folder. Ozark Trail is not a bad brand, but you can survive on it for little or no money. I carry a lot of these around. There's no sense in buying a $75 pocket knife. It's a pocket knife. If this was a fixed blade, yeah, I might spend a little bit more money on it, just so the steel doesn't snap. But the key thing to remember when you buy one of these is that you want to make sure that you have a flat ridge on the top. That way, if you have to use something to hammer it down, to cut something a little bit larger, even though it's a small blade, it's still very possible. A blade is a blade. Then you would have that. So, and that oddly enough will fit down inside of there if you really wanted to store it that way. The next thing was, and let's see, pocket knife. Ozark Trail's pocket knife. Where are we at here? $4.87. $4.87. So definitely worth the money. All right, what do we got here? Combustion. Combustion. What do we do for combustion? I kind of cheated because, you know, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. You know, I did decide to get the magnesium bar because you're not going to find a ferro rod inside of Walmart. But I wanted to have you, you know, the general rule is 1 is none, 2 is 1. And this puppy, believe it or not, because it's old technology that still works, you take your knife, use the back of it, scrape some of that back of there off, you get the flint, you got a fire, or you have flammage. So magnesium bar. And that magnesium bar cost, where are we at here? Red line, mag bar, $4.46. So we're starting to spend a little bit more money than we would really, really want to, but I think in the end it's okay because, like I said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. A little bitty pack of 2 minis, and let's see here, Bic lighter, $1.97. What do we got here? All right, so I think that pretty much covers the basics of combustion. Cordage. So I ended up doing a little comparison shopping while I was in Walmart and bought 3 different types of cordage. I bought this 48-foot poly brand trap line. You find it in the fishing section. I bought 550 paracord from Ozark Trails, and I bought Hyper Tough 550 paracord. Now, this is why you've got a comparison shop even within the big brand stores themselves. So this is 50 foot, this is 50 foot, this is 48 feet. Okay, all of them paracord. Yes, this one's a little thinner, but if you're into lightweight hiking, then you know that none of this matters, and that will work just fine for you. And it's only 2 feet difference. The big thing is that for this, I think I paid, where are we at here? That was the Bic lighter, paracord black, $3.94. Paracord, yes, $4.84. So almost $1 more expensive. I'm going to slide that over there. And let's see, red line, trap line, $1.96. So think about that. And oh, by the way, I bet that fits right inside of there. So think about that when you're buying it. Do some comparison shopping within there so that we can work on the 5 C's. Just get this as the basics and we'll move on. All right, so what do we got here? Container, we talked about the container, and cover. Basically, cover is shelter. I mean, I could have just went and bought you a 50-cent Mylar blanket. Could have bought you anything, but the fact is, a tarp is a tarp is a tarp. This is a heavy-duty tarp. It's sold at Walmart. It has good corners on it for putting it up as a tent or shelter. This one is a 6 foot by 8 foot, so it's not ginormous, but then again, you don't really want something ginormous to pack around. This one will keep you dry. It's just that easy. Tear, weather, and crack resistant. Heavy-duty polycarbonate grapples. 10 millimeter thickness with reinforced corners. So this is a good tarp. This is really good tarp. If you upgrade to something else, it's fine. But I think this is a great starter tarp. This one is heavy duty. And let's see, my tarp heavy duty, where's it at? Tarp, $6.97. You may have also seen me pick up this. This cost me $1. It's made of plastic, but it'll hold water. This is going to be for another video. But I wanted you to know that they sell them at Walmart, and they're really cheap. They literally walk me right over this. It does say hand wash only on it, so it's clearly not meant to hold anything hot. Remember that. Let's put that to the side. Let's put all this stuff to the side. So once again, the basics. I'm just going to go ahead and take this and say, you know, people are like, why'd you buy so much 550 cord or paracord? It's really easy. When somebody asks you how much paracord do you need, the answer is always more if you can carry it. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to dump them off to the side, and I'll put you over here. So I'm going to tally this all up for you. I'm going to put the number inside the video itself so you know what the total cost was. I'll even include 7% sales tax just to make sure that I cover all the wickets. So cutting, nice nut, nice little pocket folder. It can actually fit inside of this container. And I've got it backwards. We're going to hold it up like that. That takes care of our cutting basics. Fire. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. 2 sources of fire. Look forward to making the upgraded version of this video. But these are the basics for the basic prepper just wanting to start out with a kit that will get them one day of anyone else that's not a prepper in a SHTF situation. Cordage, $1.47. $1.47. It's designed to hold trap lines. It can carry weight. And by the way, you're just going to be putting a tent up or some other crap with it, so it's not like it has to actually hold 500 pounds. I'd be interested in finding out what its actual tensile strength is. Maybe I'll look that up for something else. And then obviously cover, heavy duty tarp. You can't beat it. If you're really smart, you'll take all this stuff, you'll shove it inside that container. You'll unwrap this, wrap it up, get some big old rubber bands, wrap it around this, and it'll be one little kit that you can just throw someplace else. As you can see, there's a reason for people making bags. Obviously, if it can't contain itself, then you might need a bag for it. But these are the 5 basics, 5 C's: cutting, combustion, cordage, container, cover. You didn't actually think I'd get away with making a video without smoking a cigar. Yeah, it started to rain, and oh, by the way, when I stopped filming for a second, it's because the UPS guy just showed up. Small world. Turns out he's a prepper. And he's worried about gun bills, and he's worried about all the same stuff we are. But basically, I told him, follow my channel, and he was all happy to do that. So, to the UPS guy, I think I get away with making a video without smoking a cigar.
Yeah, there we go.
Rain, and oh, by the way,
why is this still
second,
playing?
The UPS guy just showed up. Small world. Turns out
What in the... Okay, OBS is definitely broken today. Why is that? Oh, my to my YouTube followers, I don't know what is happening. Hey y'all, it's a rainy day in the middle of nowhere, so I figured we would go ahead and try and do a very basic video on the 5 C's. I figured it out. Did you get a lot done last week? I wouldn't say I got a lot done. I decompressed a lot last week. I was able to build, for those of you that don't know, Connie is asking if I got a lot done last week because I took last week off. I live streamed on Monday, and when I finished the live stream, I was just like, man, something's off. Something's off. And I just feel as if like my system and my thoughts and everything were just scatterbrained Jane. They were everywhere. I couldn't get anything accomplished because every time I'd start working on something else, I would start thinking about this, and I just complete lack of focus. My YouTube was messing up yesterday. Boy Scout, yeah, it was acting a little funny this morning, but I think it's okay right now. Let me go ahead and take a second here to say good morning to my YouTube family. We got Connie, who is omnipresent like me. Let's see, got Cool Colt, good morning. And by the way, Connie Mensch, first. Let's see here, Debbie checked in. Got Barb, got JDM. Good to see you, JDM. I know you're a busy lady. Got Janice. I always think when I see Janice Johnson is her YouTube name, and I always think Janice Joplin. Dog and Balls checking in. We got Catitude. I can be here for 15 if you want to speed to work. Well, stay safe, Catitude. Definitely stay safe. For my Patreons, yes, the tickler has been updated. All of your names are on it. If you do not see it, you know what I think I need to do, because I have it running so slow. Maybe that's why you guys are like, oh no, I just cancel that. There we go. I just almost broke it. Patreon. No, that's not what I need to do. I need to do scripts. My filters, and then horizontal speed. Maybe you just never see it because it's running so slow. There. Now you have the opportunity to see your name in lights. Let's see here. Wayne. Hey, what's going on, Wayne? Looks like Doomsday might be on. I didn't see him check in, but he might be around. No. What's up, Wayne? No, it's not that thing, Iron Bug. Let's see. Celia just checked in. Good morning. Good morning. As usual, let's go ahead and knock that out on the YouTube side. Do me a favor, hit that like button one time. You only have to do it that one time. On the TikTok side, if we can crank those numbers up a little higher, that would be appreciated. Yes, I know we just started, but I want to throw that out there so that I'm done throwing those things out there. Okay, so favorite Thanksgiving side. Crayola, definitely. The red ones. The red ones and the green ones are appropriate. It's almost like, yeah. And anybody ever notice this? Like Christmas is green and red, but Thanksgiving is like brown. Favorite Thanksgiving side. Deanna showed up. I gotta let me get this pad over here real quick since I'm not leaning back. Gotta get that. Get that back support. We got West Virginia Pappy. Deanna popped in. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Okay, good. All right, so it looks like we got some people in here. Things are moving along. Let's go ahead and switch gears real quick. Cover some of the basic stuff. Some of the things that happened over the weekend that were kind of funny. And then we'll get right into some preparedness stuff, because I really wanted to cover some of the stuff that I kind of discovered something. I don't know if anybody knows about it, but I wanted to cover it anyway, because I thought it was interesting when we first got into this whole YouTube thing. People wanted me to do something, and I kind of did it, but then they didn't like what they found. So on the TikTok side, I put a poll on TikTok, but I don't know where it went. What's CCDB1980? Good morning to you. On the YouTube, it just pops up on the other side. And the poll was actually pretty simple. Where are we at here? Poll. There we go. 10 being the best. Rate your preparedness level. And I made it simple as like between a 1 and a 3, between a 4 and a 6, and between a 7 and a 9. And I'm surprised that right now, currently on the YouTube side, it's about 46% is the winning side of 4 to 6 on the scale. 31% think that they're between a 7 and a 9, which is awesome. So Boy Scout says between a 7 and 9. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and switch screens here real quick. Boop. Hopefully that's the right button. I just pushed a button. Boop. All right, so let's go ahead and knock this out. I'm a -3. I believe that. But anybody who says that is lying. You're a liar. Okay, so I don't know if you got. Like I said, if you guys aren't familiar with the format of the show, I like to knock out some of the stuff that happened over whatever period of time, and then we move on to the preparedness stuff, because some of the information that is out there, we've either chosen to ignore because we don't want to deal with it, or it's kind of slipped through the cracks. So if you didn't know this, old Twitter is still at it right now, and just Musk is breaking brains like it's cool. 2 days ago, I think it was on the 19th, because today's the 21st. Yeah, 2 days ago, CBS News stopped posting on Twitter out of an abundance of caution. They were worried about it being a security risk, and all they're really doing is trying to present Twitter and Elon Musk as a possible national security risk, because a week ago they they said that they might need to investigate And it's like, okay, great. Yeah, that's not going to work. And here's why. Because he has some of the, let's just say he launches top secret satellites into space for the government. I mean, the investigation has been done. He's not a national security risk. And Twitter and Musk was just like, okay, I'll play your game. And so, let's see, 40 hours. CBS says, just kidding. CBS News resumes Twitter posts after 40-hour tantrum. It's such a joke. It's such a joke that these people are playing these stupid-ass games, and they think they're going to win when they've already lost. Solid 7, I like it, Enviromama. That's a good number. That's a realistic number, you know. Window Liquor showed up. Holy shnikes. Yuck, I get to drive up to New York where they got all that snow to get my father's truck and personal property. About to have some family drama. It's all right. I spoke with the sheriff's oh, man. Damn, Window Liquor. Stay safe, Broseph. Yeah, I used to actually live up. They were showing pictures of Hamburg, New York this morning. And I was like, I used to live there. And the guy's like opening his garage door. And the snow is like up to the top of his head. Definitely. True. But he's telling him to be safe. Nice. Is he going to fact check these stories? And most of them are lies. He is going to fact check most. Yeah, I got you. Hey, what's up? Bitches be tripping. But no, see, here's the thing. It's like I had noticed. It's like every single time he does something, all that happens is a bunch of bots start to scream. That's all that happens. There was somebody actually who is part of a very far left-leaning, and we're not going into politics today, a very far left-leaning organization ran a suck on Twitter. And Elon basically said, stop defaming me. And the guy went quiet. Like, okay, that was English. You were just warned. Shut your frickin' mouth. You know, and that's what he did. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see the people that are trying to play him, that they think he think he doesn't understand how this all works. $44 billion. I think he understands how this works. Okay, let's see here. I was a 7, but now a 3. Had a flood a year ago, but all done with building back now. Yes, I love to hear it, Skipper. Build back, man. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Oddly enough, see, I was a little perturbed this morning, guys. If you did not know this, we orbited the moon 2 hours ago. That's right. Artemis 1 orbited the moon 2 hours ago. Sent back pictures of the moon in the front and the Earth in the back. Absolutely amazing. Haven't been back there in 50 years. Notable scientific achievement. Notable American achievement. And this is what's on the news. Disney replaces Bob Chipnick with former CEO Bob Iger. No one cares. Why are we talking about this? I switched over to frickin', Orange Man Bad channel. That's MSNBC. And this is all they're talking. This is just story upon story upon story about how this guy Bob Chipnick he screwed the pooch and he had so many opportunities and he fired like 10 people and all those people became CEOs of other companies and he really messed up. And it's like, what? Where were you when he was doing policies about I don't know, the whole gay thing? It's like, and then that was all fake. Where were you when you were talking about that? No, you were screaming Orange Man Bad. So nobody cares about this shit. They should be caring about what our country is doing, and that is not it. Excuse me a second. Ooh. Wow. Is it live or is it Memorex? Nice. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, do me a favor, the 42 people that are on the TikTok channel, I truly appreciate your presence and your time and attention. Could you do me a favor and start following my finger and tapping that stuff over there? If we get this up to 5Ks, maybe we should get more people in here. And Nikki Rose, bless you. So what should we prep first? Are you just starting? Nikki, are you just starting? I mean, because if you were just starting, the three essentials are water, food, and security. Those are the three things. Those are the things that you start everywhere. Those are the three building blocks for solid preparedness. Everything you do after that is cherry. It's icing. It's the potato to the steaks. Everything else. All right, looks like you guys are kicking ass. Thank you very much. I have jars and pressure canner. Okay. Pressure can meat. Start with chicken. It's really easy to do. Lots and lots of YouTube videos on it. They're all pretty standard. There's no magic to it. If you know how to pressure can, then you know your times and you know your pressure and you know your process, either hot to cold or, you know what I'm saying? Then you know that. Then just do it with chicken and you'll be just fine. Just don't use broth. Use hot water. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, Dog and Ball sits up. I'm praying everything in your favor window. See, that's amazing, YouTube's. So Dog and Ball Productions typed, they're talking about Window Liquor. He's in a predicament right now. But they're giving him all sorts of prayers and stuff. And someone says, I'm praying, and in their statement, and YouTube says, oh, that's potentially wrong. We're just going to hit the show button on that. All right, let's see here. But yeah, that's what was happening in the world there. Let's see, what do we got here? So COP27, which actually happened after the G20, COP27, they delivers the climate fund breakthrough at cost of progress on emissions. Okay, so guys, at the G20 and then at COP27, which is a climate get together for all the people who basically run the planet, the only thing that they got accomplished, they literally backed away from all major climate initiatives because they knew they couldn't get it done. The only thing they got accomplished is they got a bunch of countries to commit to spending billions of dollars, okay, for struggling countries to fight the climate something. So basically they got, and the U.S. got in on it too. They got everybody to give a bunch of money to these little countries to help with the climate agenda. So it's a Ponzi scheme. It's just a big Ponzi scheme. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Window just be led. Dog and paws. You made it preps. Good morning. Hey, Leroy, shut up. What's up? Going on, Chris? Good to see you, man. Steve, good morning. Who else am I missing? Nobody. She made her bed. Okay. Anyway, let's stick to it, Window Liquor. What do we got here? Yeah, that happened. And then we got the G20 pushes. Oh, this is hilarious, guys. The G20 is going to try and push vaccine passports for all future international travel. Guess I'm never leaving the United States. It's just not happening. Just like the U-War. Oh. Hey, what's up, Hicktown? Good to see you. Is today the day? Everybody's talking. Everybody's thinking. Everybody's acting. This is good stuff. What do we got here? But yeah, that's all good stuff. What do we got here? This one is concerning, guys. This one's concerning because this one is actually kind of prep related. I want you guys to really listen to this. Listen to me when I say this. This one is titled, U.S. consumers are doing exactly what they did prior to the crash of 2008. And this one hits home because I did the same thing. Things were not looking great then. Things were not looking super good. We had a very bad administration that was going out, and one that was even worse that we didn't even know about coming in. And no bueno. It was not a good time. So what people were doing was they were like, hey, man, it's going to be the end of the world. I'm just going to max my credit cards out. I remember I got my brand new Amazon credit card, and I thought it was great, and I was on Amazon, and click, and things were coming every day, and then one day, and I woke up, and I owed Amazon like $6,000, you know? So this is a warning, okay? This is a warning. You guys should all, if you have gone and racked up a bunch of debt, then you should probably stop doing that if you can. It's not good. I think we all have a certain level of debt. I have been debt-free 3 times in my life. And it's absolutely an amazing feeling to know that all of your money is not going to anybody else. It's all staying in your wallet or it's staying in your bank, and you have control over it, and you don't have that, oh, it's time to pay the bills. Oh my God. You know, you're thinking, if I didn't have to pay all these credit cards that I have, I could probably take my kids out to dinner, or we could go on a vacation, or I could buy something really cool, or I could buy more cans and jars and prep like a crazy man. If I didn't have any debt, I could probably be in a bunker right now. You know, so if you're in debt, please look at stopping, okay? Hey, what's up, frackin'? What the frackin'? You please stop. Just please stop. We've all had a taste of this. We've all done it. It's super. They make it so easy for them to own you. They make it so easy. If you're not in debt, don't fall into the trap. Get out of debt ASAP, okay? Get out of debt ASAP. And if you didn't know it, if you are in debt, they change interest rates on those credit cards all the time. There's little clauses in it that say, hey, we can change these interest rates anytime we want to. You know, where we at Hickory says, I've got a fixed rate mortgage. Exactly. I don't know why you would have a variable. After 2008, I don't understand why anybody would have a variable rate mortgage. That's just crazy. So, okay, so we talked about that. Let's see here. And lastly, and I'll be doing a video about this later on too. The Fed teams up with major banks to test digital dollar pilot program. CDBCs, guys, this is what they're talking about. This is what we were talking about. Learn my lesson. Hicktown Honey says, I had a credit card in the last recession. Learn my lesson quick. CBDCs, guys, yes, just crashed and reconnected. So YouTube, let me tell the YouTube people, OBS crashed and reconnected. I don't know what they see on their side. I need to check that real quick just to make sure. But we're going to have to operate within their system, whether we like it or not. That is just the way it is, you know. Will we like it? No, I don't think we will. I don't think anybody will like it. And I wish there was a way around it. It's like it just feels like doom and gloom. You know, one of the Patreons, Frosty, he was like, he felt like there was this lull, and that's exactly what's happening, guys. He felt like there was this lull, and it's this feeling that just like tears at your stomach, you know. We have gold. We'll barter. Only for the big stuff, bro. Only for the big stuff. And we're going to talk about gold here in a video here very, very shortly, okay? Matter of fact, right after this subject. But there's a lull. And if you're in the preparedness community and if you're in the preparedness mindset, hey, sailor. Okay, unicorn, gay pride flag, unicorn, rainbow. Yay. Okay, you're welcome. Have fun. As long as you're a prepper. If you're just here to stir up shit, go away. I'm telling you now. But if you're a prepper and you want to know about this stuff, you stick around. You're more than welcome. Oh, let's see here. Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing working? This chat's working? Question mark. There we go. Let's see. RC, good to see you, bro. Not a CBDC yet. The banks want to avoid CBDC because eliminates the bank as a middleman. Think what central means. Oh yeah, no. It's fully understandable. You are right to an extent, RC. But here's the thing. Under our federal system of banking, the banks must remain compliant with federal banking regulations. So, yeah, they're going to play. Let's see, Rats. That's right, homie. Joining the team. Good to go. Hello. Haven't seen you in a week. I've been so busy. That's okay, Anna. I haven't been here in a week. I have several reverse osmosis systems for water. Is that enough? Several. You have several. Blue Tune. You probably only need one, but okay. I would say yes. That's enough. That's enough. But I would also say you probably need some other form of filtration as well, because I mean, I don't know where you live or what your water. It depends on what your water source is, you know. Did you hear about the? Oh, hey, Covey, good to see you, bro. Did you hear about the president's charges? I did, but here's the thing, guys. Let's not, and we'll talk about this briefly, and then we're going to play a video because he brought it up, and it is relevant. Okay, this is not a Orange Man bad. This isn't Go Red. This is facts. So somebody brought it to my attention yesterday and asked me to look into it. They're a Patreon, so yes, I looked into it. And so basically the Supreme Court has on their docket, and they have to do it by the 23rd, I believe. The respondents have to reply by the 23rd, a list of the president, the vice president, congressmen, senators, and other people within the government who may have violated their constitutional responsibilities and may be in the situation of the word treason. Now, it is real. It is there. It is on the docket. Now, but you have to remember that it's there because a lower court struck it down. And this is on appeal from that lower court to the Supreme Court. It is under review. Two things have to happen. First, the respondents have to respond by the 23rd. Okay? If they do not, it will likely move forward. Also, you have to have 4 of the 9 justices agree to see it, to take the case. If they don't get that, then it just goes away. That is the current status of it. You can look it up. There's lots of videos floating around about it, but and the complaint is only 18 pages long, so it's not that difficult. A lot of that's admin crap, so it's really not that hard to find. It's really not that hard to read. So I recommend that you take a look at it, and there you go. Let's see. You're laughing. I have one for camper and one for the home. There you go. Hey, what's up, D's Prepper? I haven't seen you like forever, dude. Can't have too many water filters. Absolutely true. You know, that right now my current water filtration system is I've got my portable, which is my water drop. That's actually behind me. That I have a couple of those. I swear those things are awesome. And then I've got the water machine. If anybody's interested in those things, go to the link in my bio. I've moved away from the website for my links because I think very technically because the military brainwashed me too much. And so now I've built one of those link tree things where you can find stuff really easy. So check it out there. It's either water drop or either the water drop or the water machine. So, and good morning to you, my young friend. And yes, Covey, I do exist. Let's see here. Catitude, be safe. Let's see here, 10-4. Okay, things are working dynamite. Okay, guys, I'm going to push the button. We're going to watch a video, and we're going to talk about some gold stuff. No, wait. That's a different video. That's for Wednesday. Wednesday. The gold is being moved around. Lots and lots of gold. Billy New, I am on the eastern shore of Virginia. All right, guys, I'm going to push that button. We're going to watch this movie. I've cut it down for you. And, not a movie, video. And hopefully you will enjoy it.
So we have the elites plan to rule the world and you and your family. And I have some leaked audio. This one was not supposed to get out, and it has to do with 2 presidents. And these leaders are always having these meetings. The G20, you're going to like this one. The World Economic Forum, you're not going to like that one. For some reason, why are we never invited? And I don't remember electing these guys. I am pretty sure that you were not on board with their onboarding. This is actually came out of Argentina. This was their G20 digital identity onboarding, right? And I have like, you could just look at this. I was going to read the article, but because my attention is that of a goldfish, I don't. You could just look at it and be like, okay, so they want to control you. They want to control your money. And yeah, make sure you scan your eye. Oh, and it's the whole world. And I don't know that one. That one's still out. But all this is not new. They have been trying to do this for a while, and they're getting pretty darn close. T-minus a few more months. And the world, look at this. How is the World Bank? Look at all these that are all interconnected. Why? You got the World Economic Forum. You got the World Bank. You got the G20. They're all coming together right now. Over me. A unique legal identity is necessary to allow all individuals to participate fully in a society, in the economy. So these guys all get together, and this is the B20. You got the G20, you got the B20, and this is in 2020. That's a lot of 20. Just listen to what he has to say about you.
Let's have a digital health certificate acknowledged by WHO if you have been vaccinated or tested properly, then you can move around. So for the next pandemic, instead of stopping the movement of the people 100%, which clog the economy globally, you can still provide some movement of the people.
So yay, with your new digital identity and your new digital coins and your new digital everything, they get to control whether or not you move around or not. Oh, and by the way, there is a lot of powerful people, or were a lot of powerful people at the G20. You got Xi and Justin, not Timberlake. Listen, he gets pwned. Watch this. They did not want this out. Sorry, Justin. Sorry, it got out.
Everything we discuss is then leaked to the paper. That's not appropriate.
Okay, so Justin over there decided to have a meeting with Xi, and then right after that, because that's what leaders, the elites, you can't really talk about it, once they hang out. So he just got his diaper taken off, a little spanking from Xi, saying that you leaked what we talked about, and it's not appropriate.
And that's not how the way the conversation was.
And that's not the way the conversation was conducted. That means Justin is a big, skinny liar. But that's okay. Politicians do that.
If there is
sincerity on your part, free and open and frank dialogue, and that is what we will continue.
She doesn't seem like he really wants to listen to anything Justin has to say right now.
We will continue to look to work constructively together, but there will be things we will disagree on, and we will have to continue.
Let's create the conditions first.
Run away, Justin. Bye. Bye, buddy. Bye. Oh, and also to my Canadian friends, this is no disrespect on you or anything. It's the government that I don't like, and I don't like officials. And I want you to be free and to love one another. I just don't want you to do it in such a way. This isn't love. This is control. Maybe you grew up with a family member. Difficult time controlling you because they want to bring everyone under one umbrella and have complete control. But it's a little segregated, and they can't have that. And he will explain it in this video. But before I do, let me find a video out there that has subtitles, because I might be sprechen Sie Deutsch, but I don't know. I'm German. I struggle.
If you look at all the challenges, we can speak about a multi-crisis. An economic, a political, a social, an ecological, an institutional crisis. But actually, what we have to confront is a deep, systemic, and structural restructuring of our world. And this will take some time.
You see, the elites don't like that it's not all together in one, because it's really hard to control all of them when there's so many. So their job is to bring the world together.
The world will look differently after we have gone through this transition process.
Yeah, you don't want to go through any of their transition processes. To get to the bug part, you got to go through some fire.
Politically, the driving forces for this political transformation, of course, is the transition into a multipolar world, which has a tendency to make our world much more fragmented.
There it is. Fragmented. You're going to see that word come up. You cannot have the world fragmented. How is one person like Klaus supposed to control everyone? And who gave this guy that control?
For these reasons, events like this one, the G20, and so on,
And the WEF and the World Banks. Yes, we understand, elites.
are the very important connectors to avoid a too great.
There it is. That is the word we're looking for. Put that in your history books, and that will probably be something that I won't be able to say on the YouTubes. Otherwise, they're like, you can't say that, you're shelved, because they pay us to make sure that you don't say it. Great segmentation. So Klaus and all of these other elites are going to stop us from segregating or segmentating. Segmentation. You see, you need that. You need everything separate, because then there's a balance of power. Hey, that's why we have the Constitution. That's why we have the Bill of Rights. That we have Congress. That's why we have the Senate. That's everything split up to bring balance. That's why over here in America, we don't have a king and queen, even though the people will always cry out, I want a king. Give us the next president, right? Like he's going to solve everything. No. Actually, you're going to find it better when everything's all screwed up and your government can't do a thing. They already have everything. Oh, will you? Really? I wish I could subscribe to you. I promise I would. I give you little hearts when you guys leave comments, because I read them. I take them to heart. I take everything that I do here to heart. So be nice in the comment section. No trolls. But all of this has been in play for a while. And so it needs to, first, you gotta, everything good, okay? Then create dumpster fire, okay? And then solve dumpster fire. And that's what the elites are currently doing. You're just getting ready for the dumpster fire. It hasn't really hit yet. And I said that they would do this years ago, and I said how it would play out, and it's playing out, and I said there'd be a digital dollar, it would be next year, and it's gonna happen. And the Fed coin, it starts with a trial run, right? Like, oh, that's a shocker, but you need that. Because people like this, the payoff politicians, you can't have that. So us government, we're gonna solve that. We will have our own blockchain and our own ledgers that you won't be able to falls. It's because of us, not because of them. You know, when presidents put their hand on a Bible and says foreign, domestic, yeah, it's not going to be foreign. Foreign won't take us down. It's domestic. It's us. But I always ask, like, okay, well, here we go. A cashless society would be the nail in the coffin for what? Liberty and freedom, which is going to happen, because the people are like sheeple and they just do whatever they're told to do. So there is a huge probability, but again, the dumpster fire needs to get really hot. There needs to be pain. With that pain, then you're like solution, and the government will have the solution. So you're going to get digital IDs, you're going to have digital money, and then you're going to have all these central banks that are going to control everything you do, everything you spend, but not at first though. It'll be fine. It'll be like, here's a stimmy because it's so bad. And believe it or not, it's not even that bad yet. Not yet. They haven't really done what they needed to do. There needs to be just a capitulation. It is so bad. And they will come in with the solution, which they've already had. They already do. I just tell you what they do ahead of time. You could make money from it if you choose. It's up to you, but this is you right now. 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, heading into the peak shopping season. So it looks like their Santa Claus will not be rallying this Christmas. Right now, you're probably just trying to tackle your credit card debt, which is the highest ever. You think it's the highest ever now? Wait till after the holidays. Come February, That's the highest. I mean, my job on this channel is to help you solve the issue of living paycheck to paycheck. Look at that. Look at that face. He knows. Holiday shopping, going cold. I don't want you to live from paycheck to paycheck. Also, congratulations for making it this far. You don't have an attention span of a fish. You're actually listening to me. So if you haven't taken a step, take a step. Learn how to start a business. Learn how to trade stocks. And if you're overweight, maybe take more steps. Say do 10,000 a day. That should start to solve it. I mean, I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice, but you do that and you don't eat so much, could probably solve a lot of problems. Not as much as money, though. I'll tell you, that one comes up as the winner. Money solves problems, man. Not happiness, money. But whatever you do, don't fall in love with it. And because I love you. You can't have two loves. And I'll see you tomorrow.
There we go. Butterfly kisses for Hannah. What the That's freaking hilarious. Oh, did you like that? You like how I can like spin the camera like that? Yes, Rebel. Rebel 4, Rebel 712. It's actually hand operated. It's just a tripod it's like this miniature tripod. It's like this tall that I can rotate the top of it. That's all it is. It's nothing magical at all. I wish it was, but it isn't. So, okay. So we talked about that. Let's see. It's they're basically deciding our lives, and you will conform, and that's just the way it's going to be. You know, the rebel. Oh my God, really? All right. I swear to God. Come here. Society was like, I want in. And then when it went to the door to grab her, she's like, runs back. Now she's back. She's back in it. Well, the next extra 10,000 steps. And since I'm a fat ass. Hey, listen. It is what it is, man. Even healthy people have problems with 10,000 steps. All right, we're going to try this again. Because it's cold outside. There you go. All right, so let's see. What I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's actually pretty neat. I wish that if you're on the TikTok side, you're just gonna have to listen to me talk. On the YouTube side, I'll be showing everything. Let me click on over there. So I started this stream by polling people, okay? And the poll was, let me click on the poll. 10 being the best, rate your preparedness level. You had 1 to 3, you had 4 to 6, and you had 7 to 9, because there can be no 10, guys. And I can prove there can be no 10. I'm not joking. What's up, Ozark? Good to see you, man. I don't know if I like you as Ozark Sapper. Sappers are cool, or Ozarks Apper. I'm a 3. I don't even know. I put one on TikTok, but I don't even know how to read it, to be honest with you. I don't know if it got pushed out to you guys or whatever. But anyway, on the YouTube side, I did the same thing, and right now 26% or 24% are 1 to 3%, 56% are 4 to 6%, and 20% are 7 to 9%. So, and the reason I'm like a -1, you're not the only one. You're all the guys that are like real preppers. Like, I don't know anything. I'm not a prepper. What's a prepper? Doomsday did the same stuff, man. He's like, I'm a -1. You guys must have the same badges or something. But anyway, so I did that because over the last few days, I've had a little bit of reflection. You know, I took that week off, and strong 3, maybe a 4. Honest answers. And I was like, so I'm intrigued about, not necessarily about the TV show Doomsday Preppers, but I'm intrigued about the evaluation system. And I'm intrigued about it because it's like, they had the system, you know, food, water, shelter, security, and I think they Another one was the X Factor, and we're going to briefly touch that. But that's not what I want to talk about, you know. Hi there. Number one item to prepare. There's only 3. Net worth realtor. Net worth. I like it. Net worth realtor. Water, food, security. Focus on those 3 pillars. Can't go wrong. So anyway, on that, so I polled everybody and just get their minds in the right place. And so I've been really thinking a lot about, and I kind of went scatterbrain Jane on this thing. But here's the thing: they had a system. It's a 100-point system. And then you can actually Google who had the best rated preppers on Doomsday Preppers. They give you the top 10, but they don't actually tell the truth, which led me to another little segment here. Hey, Catitude, you're leaving. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong chat. Burp. There we go. Hicktown Honey says short-term solid 7-8, long-term 3. Well, you need some long-term food storage then. Take your ass to the link that's in the description, and scroll on down there to My Patriot Supplies Ready Hour and click on that and see where that takes you. So anyway, so I hit the websites. I found out how their scale worked, and then I found out, ironically, does anybody here know who actually the company and the people who came up with this scale and were actually contracted? How long-term we talking? I would say at least a year. If you want to talk about long-term food storage, I would say it's at least a year. And then, I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter because that's going to be mostly freeze-dried food, and that will last anywhere from 20 to 25 years, depending on the company you buy it from. Let's see. And I actually eat a lot of that stuff too, which is kind of funny. Even though it's long-term food, I still eat it. It's good. Anyway, getting back on point. So they had this system. Who came up with the system? Believe it or not, if you're not familiar with, I can't find anywhere that shows that they broke ties. Okay? But it appears that they did. So you've got Southern Prepper 1 and, damn it, what was his name? It's like Iridium or something. He was the engineer. He was the smart guy. You can go on YouTube and you can find like these little snippets that they did that were supposed to be in between commercials for preparedness, right? And so they came up with this system, and then that's how they rated people. And if you watch one of the very first episodes that Southern Prepper 1 and his partner are in, that they partnered up, right? They actually rated themselves, which made no sense. And then Southern Prepper 1 actually disagreed with the evaluation. So it's like, maybe this is a little scripted. What's going on here? It's very confusing. So that's why I threw that scale out and made you guys aware that there are certain goals, you know. Do you use Patriot Supply is what are you talking about? Patriot Supply. I use My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply's logo is called Ready Hour. They're the same company. Good morning, Harper Bean. But yeah, I use My Patriot Supply because their freeze-dried food will last as long as anybody else's freeze-dried food, and it tastes better. That's why. And I think it's a little cheaper too. Yeah, it was engineer something like that. It was really, I can't remember the guy's name. And now the name of the company that did the evaluation has been converted. It's still the same name of the company, but the guy is doing like off-grid living stuff, and it's all him. It's all the engineer guy. Let's see here. Definitely my next goal. Areas that I can't read all that. My freeze dryer has been running wide open since we bought it. Good. Just did 2 batches of caramel apples and ice cream sandwiches. That's all good stuff, man. But that tells me that you should have like 20 years worth of frickin' chicken freeze dried already. If you're doing caramel apples and ice cream sandwiches, you know. often seem to be the same. And AF, I don't know what AF is. There you go. Yeah, Iridium. I think you're right, Minority Reporter. Good to see you, bro. I think it is Iridium 1. And you can still find him. You can still find his YouTube channel, and you can still find some of his stuff. But and he is converted over to like doing like all solar houses. It's like a business channel, you know. But anyway, so looking at some of the people, and I'm going to switch screens real quick because we're moving up on running out of time here. I just wanted you guys. Freeze dryer is Big Dreams. Yes, they're expensive, dude. With big screen, we're going to do that. Ready Wise Foods, tastes good. Oh, yeah. But here's the thing, Blue Tune. None of that matters because if you're depending, you know, it's like our troops, okay, our troops, all right, U.S. forces, and probably every other force on the planet knows that their meals will taste all right, okay? In the particular case, I'm speaking of MREs. But they're always looking a way to mix and match these different things that are in different meals. They're bringing spices to the field, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper. I mean, just they literally have like little mini bags of spices, little bitty round spice thingies they can twist and put more food, you know. So it's going to taste good. You know, for instance, the Ready Wise nutrition before taste. There is something to be said for that, but that's right up there with, I'm going to survive because I can hunt. And then you don't do your research and you find out that the deer population in the United States were almost hunted to extinction during the Great Depression. So, you know, while you're out there hunting, I'm going to be out there hunting too. And so are 25 of my neighbors. And you know what? There ain't going to be nothing to hunt here. So nutrition over taste. The nutritional value of the food is there. It's documented. It's there. It's on the back of the panel. It tells you exactly the nutritional value. But I don't know that I would do that over taste because you can very quickly eat a lot of crap that tastes really bad and then lose your desire to eat. I've been there, done it. It does happen. It's a real thing. So there's a balance. There's a balance. We're all right. All of us are right. Let's see here. My Patriot Supply and Arkansas Farms have identical nutritional labels, i.e. black bean, blah, blah, blah. I buy based on best priced in such cases. Yes, RC, you're absolutely right. You can find a lot of these things. What you have to do is you shop around. It's like if you're going after, you know, if you want to go after, you know, 4 pounds of black beans that are freeze dried, then, you know, then shop around. And one day they have it cheaper than the other, you know. I'm going to be doing a video in the next day or so on the Black Friday deals. I get a lot of emails from companies. Matter of fact, this weekend, I got bombarded by all the companies that I affiliate with, as well as some that I've kind of affiliated with, saying, hey guys, we have a program. It's going to kick off on this date. These are going to be the savings. You might want to tell your followers. So I'm going to be doing a video covering all of those things so I don't have to do 50 freaking videos. If you're not on the YouTube channel, guys, I recommend you get over there because clearly you're not going to see it on a 3-minute TikTok video. That is for sure. Let's see here. Just watching a YouTube on West Virginia Appalachians where people had no refrigeration and no jobs. I believe that. They're also moving Colorado herds out as well. Yeah, exactly. You can hunt. The thing is it's like I can go outside and fire my gun into the air. And, you know, and in a week, maybe a month, there'll be no deer in the area at all. So imagine a bunch of people out there taking shots. They're starving. They're hungry. They got to feed their families. They're under a tremendous amount of pressure. And they're taking shots a shot in the wind, basically, that they wouldn't normally take. Because, one, they got to get it. And, two, they don't want to miss the opportunity. And, three, they don't want that thing to get away and someone else get it, you know. It's that easy, you know. The herds will move. They will move. I have not seen a deer. I have my yard. My front yard is about 600 yards to the end of the road, and there's a giant field to the left that they'll probably plow under because it's soybean and it's not producing. But anyway, so last night we walked outside to empty the car out. And it was dark, and all you could hear was deer all over the place. We haven't seen them in months because they move around. So All right, what do we got here? But anyway, yes, I do endorse. I do sell it. If you guys want any the Ready Wise or My Patriot Supply food, go on in there. I think I've got a product code in there or something like that. You'll see. And by the way, guys, the only people who only the big people endorse it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but only specific people get their own website on My Patriot Supply. You'll click it when you see it. All right, see. So back on the where we at? Are we on the right page? We are. We're running out of time. I may have to go over just to cover this. So this is ranked best rated prepares on Doomsday Preppers. What we got here? So coming in at number 10 was Brian Smith. His title was Prepared, Not Scared, and his focus was basically living almost gray man-ish, slightly underground, things like that. He'd had some experience living in Costa Rica. And he had lots of stuff stockpiled. So he got a and his where are we at here? It just says number 10. It doesn't say what his score is. We got John Adrian, and his the title of his episode was Taking from the Haves, and that misled me. It was like almost like his plan was just to go steal everybody's stuff, but then I read on, and that wasn't the case whatsoever. Coming in at number 8 was Jimmy Falcone, and the episode was To Fall is to Die. He was basically a real tough guy basically thing, and watching his episode, he really was that way. So where can we watch Doomsday Prepper show? Well, you can watch, I think, the first season all on YouTube, but after that, you have to pay for it on some of the pay episodes. And I think that there are some free episodes on like the Roku TV channel itself. Let's see here. Doc, there are less than 200 here in the state. All right, Winter Liquor, you can top potatoes with anything like a sandwich. That's hilarious. I got 2 deer over the weekend. Yes, we saw the pictures, Window Liquor. At least one of them. Or was that Leroy? I can't tell. At least one's going in the freezer. But anyway, so then we got Craig, number 7. And then we're rolling into this, and it's like all these different ways to watch this. And you know what I can do is I can throw the link to this video. I want to throw this link into the YouTube so that you guys can actually reference this. If you guys are on the YouTube channel, I would be able to do that. But if you're not, you're not. I don't know what to tell you. That's just the way things are. Got one guy that went to see, where are we at here? The Colony. The Colony, that's not the right picture that they're showing because Don't Betray the Colony, because that was about a guy that was teaching his kid to take over for the family, and they really have a lot of money. And then if you don't know Rick and Jane Austin, Rick Austin, he's the founder of Prepper Camp. His wife is a prepper as well. She had her own channel. I honestly think that she's just tired of the whole thing, but it is what it is. Apparently her Canning 101 class during Prepper Camp in September didn't go so well. But his focus is creating, planting food in specific circles so that one protects the other. It keeps the deer away, and it's hidden. Where we at here? And then number 2 was Paul and Gloria Range. They're the ones that built their house out of shipping containers, then covered it with metal. Let's see here. What's up, Red? Good to see you, bro. How do you suggest for medication prep? Wild remedies. I don't unless you have a reference and have gone through some type of training and or have cardinal knowledge of the use of natural remedies, then I don't recommend that you use them. Some of them are simple, like garlic solves lots of problems. Simple herbs that we know of as humans solve lots of problems. But most of the time, I just tell people to go buy some antibiotics. If you want to go buy some antibiotics, go to the link in my bio. Go to either Jace Medical or Contingency Medical. Jace Medical actually will build a kit for a child. You just have to fill out a different form. So I don't recommend a lot of those things. Not that I don't like them or don't believe in them, but if let's put it this, you're in a crappy situation. You're in an SHTF situation, okay? Do you want to knock out whatever it is that you're sick of in 10 days? Or do you want to knock out whatever you're sick of in 30 days? Because that's what the natural remedies will normally do. So if you're in a bad situation, I guarantee you don't want to be sitting around going, oh, I wish I felt better for 30 frickin' days. Oh, let's see here. And then, so the number one guy, and this guy basically had a bunker. He found Jerry McMullen, and the name of the episode was "There Will Be Chaos," and he basically had a building constructed around, or an upgraded. He upgraded a tower. So, how do I say this? Some towers have a supportive building that has generators and different things inside of it. I think it was an old, like, before we went to fiber, we used to do a lot of microwave antennas. And I think that's what it looks like it is. And he just covered it with solar panels. He's got a nuclear, the whole thing's built to be like an above ground fallout shelter. He's got clean rooms. It's just hundreds of millions. He probably got a couple, $2, $3, $4, $5 million in the building. You know, hey, what's up, High Desert Training? Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what, bro. Not bad so far. Still testing it out. Did the battery test yesterday. Performed well. But I should finish that video today. But anyway, so then this guy, and he was supposedly rated the highest, and he gave the top survival score, and they gave him 23 months of initial survival time. And they said that he was the biggest. Yeah, no problem, bro. The highest rating. What is that, Skipper? This is the HDTS emergency stick. This has a lot of different features on it. Everything from a flashlight to a hand warmer to water filtration, glass breaker, recharge your cell phone. I mean, it's just got buttons and whistles and stuff all over it. I'm going to be throwing a link to this on my. You can find it in my Amazon store on the link in the bio, or you can go to. I'm going to put it in the YouTube chat as well. So far, so good. I like it. I like the instructions on it. I think this thing's going to be a great addition to my car preparedness kit. As I think this is where this is going to do. It's basically. It says it's a pound, but it feels less than a pound. It's got a 500 or 5,000 milliamp battery in it, which is actually kind of beefy for a water. Just call it the Whiz Bang 3000. Well, it's the big black stick. I don't think marketed well when they on the initial pass through. But yeah, I'll be putting that in it's actually in my Amazon store, and I can, let's see here. We can do that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. So anyway, so here's the controversy. Everybody's like, well, whatever happened to Doomsday Preppers? Well, it was actually pretty easy. So this guy that they rated number one got a score of 95, right? But the reality is that there was another episode in 2014 that never got aired, and the guy actually scored a 96. But what happened was actually pretty. Unfortunately, it was just left-wing nutbag stuff. You know, where are we at here? Score of 100. Doomsday scenario, nuclear war, massive earthquake, blah blah blah. They give a score of 100. Where are we at here? And this dude right here, James Yeager. So it's never been aired before, and he actually scored a 96. He's a tactical firearms trainer. The guy is pretty smart. He does not seem to be like one of the guys that I would want to, meet in a dark alley or have to fight in a bar. But he does seem to have his shit in one bag. But maybe he, I don't know. Maybe he needs to come down on the testosterone injections. But other than that, he scored a 96. And what it basically came down to is he had made a YouTube video that he basically said that he doesn't have a problem putting people down if they decide to come after his kids or his family or whatever, he passed away. I didn't know that. Great guy. Passed away earlier this year. I did not know that. But anyway, anyhow, so he made this video, and then the anti-gun nuts went crazy, and basically just pummeled Nat Geo into finally dropping the episode, and then finally dropping the series, the entire show. During that time period of 2011 to 2014, it was the #1 show on National Geographic Channel. So, just another reason for the nutbags to be doing those things, you know. All right, so back to and then we'll close on this. I do need to get that. If you guys are interested, let me make a link for you right here. Come on, link maker. Come on. Come on. Man, my computer's really being stupid right now. I understand why OBS fucking crashed. It's insane in the membrane. It's refusing to make me a link. It's refusing to do anything right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. All right, let's try that one. Okay, that one worked. All right, let's try that one. It does not like what I'm doing to it, and I don't know why. It is absolutely refusing. There we go. Just beat it hard enough. All right, so this is the link. This is the link to the what do we got here? The HDST, I think. I think I'm messing that up. HDTS emergency stick. If you guys aren't on the YouTube, all I can do is apologize. It's just better for these kind of things, and I'm going to click that out to the old YouTube people. It's actually pretty cool so far, so good. You know, it did something I didn't like, but I don't want to talk about it just yet because I'm not done making the video, and you guys know that I want to give I give every product a fair shake. It's just that easy. Overall, it's a solid piece of gear. So, let's see here. Okay, now the last thing I want to talk about, guys. I want everybody to listen. All right, I'm not going to play with any screens. I'm not going to do anything, and I'm going to create this link right here for my YouTube people. So, last week, like I said, I was just like out of it, like couldn't focus on anything, scatterbrain Jane. I was just like going everywhere, you know. And I've been meaning to do something about it. My diet is good. I eat as healthy as I can. I love ice cream, but I'm going to eat it from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I have a normal diet, you know. Hey, been a while since I've been able to get. Hey, what's up, Fire Life? I haven't seen you in like a long time, bro. Good to see you. And we got here, oh snap daddy. Good morning to you too as well. So I'm looking and I'm trying to find ways to make my brain work better, you know, to get motivated to do things, because that's one of the problems that I was having, you know, getting things accomplished. I may have found something, and yeah, I'm going to give you a link, and yeah, I do sell it on my Amazon page, and I will tell you right now that I've been taking it for a week, and it has made significant changes in my get up and go, just getting things accomplished. And if you guys may have heard about it, but that Joe Rogan's got a product out called Alpha Brain. It's made by a company called Onit, ONNIT. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it on. You can actually buy it at Walmart. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't. It's not they're not magic pills, okay? I don't feel like I have more energy. I don't feel like a better, stronger person. But what it basically does is it just clears the fog. Absolutely, it clears the fog. I take 2 every morning. It's I recommend that you try it. If you don't believe me, whatever. Okay, but I take 2 every morning after I eat my breakfast, and it's just amazing. So I do sell them in my store. They're in the health section. Matter of fact, they're the only thing that's in the health section, because I realize that that's where I need to start putting things that are going to help people. You know, the one thing that I notice about taking this stuff is that I don't get sidetracked when I'm working on things. And when I build my list of things to do, here you go, TikTok. There you go. YouTube can't see all that. When I build my list of things to do, I actually do them. You know, so highly recommend it. So far, so good. Don't feel any cancers growing inside my body. You know, I just think it's a great product. So if you're interested, what's in the vitamin? It's not vitamins. Well, actually, there's some B6 in it. Hold on a second. Somebody asked. You know, it's going to be like a bunch of proprietary stuff. But what do we got here? Sure. It's got B6. It's what do we got here? 10 milligrams of B6. Then you've got the Own It Flow blend. It's got some cat's claw in it. And then the Own It Focus blend. It's got a whole bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. And then the Own It Fuel blend that I can't pronounce. L-leucine, Patria, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, go onto the website, check it out. But there's really no questions to even ask me about it, because it's working for me. It's that easy. Let's see here. It's probably Adderall support, if I had to guess. I don't know, Hicktown. I've never taken Adderall. I don't need any Adderall support. So you're literally speaking a language I don't understand. So, okay, guys. I think that's going to be it. Take a look at that. I've dropped some links on the YouTube side. I don't know if I can get. You know what? Hold on a second here. I'm gonna try TikTok. Let's see if I have. Ooh, what's that? I don't know if I can get a link over there, but I'm gonna try real quick, because it looks like I am there. All right, and Alpha Brain dash link. Boom. So I just dropped the link to Alpha Brain in there, and you know what else too? I'll give you guys that link to the HDTS emergency stick as well. We're gonna crop that in there for you. Oh, it's gonna come out looking weird. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know. It didn't come through. Was not happy with that at all. Wow, that's weird. All right, let's try that. Is that no? Why is it making everything? Wow. All right, let's see. I don't understand why it did that. I'm just trying to give you guys that link. There we go. Why is everything turning black? HDTS emergency stick dash V. There we go. Try that. All right, that one looks like that one came through, even though I misspelled everything. All right, guys. Probably. I know, I'm an idiot. Okay, guys. I think that's going to be it. My next live stream will be Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern. It will be a 2-hour stream. I've got a couple of things lined up for you guys to look at. One of them is definitely gold related. Yeah, I think that's really going to be it. Do me a favor. Check out the link in my bio. Check out the link in my description. It's a brand new storefront I've got set up for you that'll show you the things that I endorse, and then you can go from there. Some of them have like a save money code. Some of them don't, but that's the way it is. I can only find so many deals, and then I'm going to start working on those 3 videos for you. I'm going to be doing the HDTS video. I'm also going to be doing the video on I found an awesome way to make butter. The guys are going to love it. And then I'm going to do that. And then what is it? Damn it, there was a third one I'm going to do. Oh yeah, the what is it? The Black Friday sales video. For all the companies that contacted me, I'm going to do a video, and it's going to put all the promo codes and all that. And I'll give links for you guys. Right now, I'm waiting for a couple of companies to get back to me. So I think that's going to be it. And then on the YouTube side, you know the deal. As usual, stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Thanks for watching, and I hope you decide to support the page. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit the link below. If it didn't take you directly to it, you can just hit the support page. That's what it should look like. All you have to do is either hit the Patreon symbol or the join button. Doesn't matter. Just hit it and that'll get you started. It's $3 a month for 30-ish days of work from me. The price of a Starbucks coffee. So until the next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.